Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today we are here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach for some, basically just loads of rides on Icon. It's going to be a good day. I am looking forward to getting back on this beauty, and I'll be able today to give you a proper review of it, having had some more rides. Coaster, bloody hell. I've had 4 rides on it in total now. It is a bit later on in the day. I have come back to this area because this seems to be one of the best spots to actually film it. There it is again. What a coaster, bloody hell. Yeah, I was debating the other day whether it is the best in the UK, and now I think I can firmly say I do think it's better than Wicker Man. It is insanely good. It's so smooth. The back row, I've had a front and back row ride. They're both incredibly different, as you'd expect with these kind of rides. Yeah. Wow, the front is, you get the smoothness exemplified really well. You get all the views of everything, and it is such a good coaster to look at. But then the back row, you get all of the intensity, airtime emphasised. It's just such a good coaster, and I think it's such a good coaster to look at from off-ride as well. Yeah. It's definitely a UK #1 coaster for me, that. It is so good. I'm going to go get another ride on it now. My God, it's good. The steeplechase is quite a good ride as well. I've just had a ride on that one. That one was quite fun. I mean, it's old. You can tell it's old when you ride it, but it's still good fun, and it's a right laugh to have. If you've got some mates, you can go in all of the 3 different lanes and have some fun there. Yeah. I've also had a ride on Revolution as well since we last spoke, and yeah, good old Revolution. It's, before Icon, probably the best steel coaster in the park. Now second best coaster in the park as well, probably. Yeah, it's really good fun. It's got brilliant forces on it, but I just love standing around near Icon and just watching it. I mean, it's not this often you get a coaster that's so good just to look at from off-ride. It is such a good coaster, that. I can't get over how good it is. I've just done the Dipper. That's the song for you. Yeah, probably the best woody on the park, I'd say. I think it's better than the National, because I find the National way too rough. I mean, Dipper's rough, but that's rough enough. Now I'm wanted to have a race with, so you ready? Oh, it's a no contest. That was awful. Well, that was worth the race, wasn't it? Oh yeah, making excuses. Just had a ride then on Valhalla, and as I said, I did have a ride on the National as well. Obviously, the dueling Mobius Loop Woody the National, really good fun, but as I said earlier, its old age is making it really rough, and it is quite a rough ride. There's Ice Blast there for you, and yeah, as I said, we have also just been on Valhalla. Brilliant, brilliant water ride that, and I actually wore a poncho. It's the first time I've ever worn a poncho on Valhalla, and I was actually surprised at the effects. It did actually make the ride much more enjoyable than I was anticipating. Yeah, it was really good fun riding it with the poncho, because you didn't have to worry about getting wet and cold, so you could just enjoy all of the effects and all the ride experience. And we did also have an e-stop just before the final drop, which did kind of take away from the atmosphere, and that does actually remind me of another complaint I do have with it. They've added a sound clip, I don't know when it was added, but they added a sound clip just before the last drop that says don't lean forwards. I imagine people have been banging their heads on the headrails trying to get out of the water, and it does just kind of kill the mood a bit. Maybe if they had have done it in the whole Vikings style, it would have been a bit better, but it's just this really out of place voice that does kind of kill the mood a bit. But it's still an incredible water ride. The soundtrack, the lights, the effects, the fire, everything just makes it so good fun in Valhalla. It is one of the best rides on the park, and after Icon I'd say it's the second best. Well, it's been a bit of a while since I last spoke to you, and since I last spoke to you, we have now left the park for the end of the day. It's been a really good day at the Pleasure Beach, loads of fun. Before I did leave, we got some rides on the Derby Racer and the flying machines whilst we're in that area, because it's always nice to visit them old flats. The Derby Racer is so good, it's such good fun. Surprisingly as well, I guess you could call it underrated, but it's just really good fun. And then we went back over to Icon for the last ride of the day on Icon. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. I've already said pretty much all I can say about it for now off the top of my head, but I will be doing a proper in-depth review similar to the one I did for Wicker Man in the coming days, and I will also be doing some kind of ride war sort of thing to determine which I think's better, Wicker Man or Icon, because I would say Icon probably, but I think it's a really close call between Icon and Wicker Man. I really do think it's a lot closer than people probably would have expected, and that's on Wicker Man's part really, but Icon, it's still blown expectations. Both of them did. Icon is so smooth, so fun. The launches are such good fun. They don't pack that much of a punch, but they're just good fun. Yeah, that's probably the one word. I've probably used it way too much today, and in most of my reviews of this ride, but I really do think Icon is just that fun. Yeah, as I said, that does pretty much anyway sum up our day from the Pleasure Beach. I don't think this vlog's going to be too long because I forgot to record quite a lot of it and ended up just doing loads of big chunks, but I'm sure it's fine. I don't really like to make my vlogs too long anyway, because then it gets hard for people to sit to, and I imagine now it's probably quite hard for people to sit through this, so I'll wrap it up nice and quickly. Yeah, really good day at the Pleasure Beach. Thanks guys for watching this Pleasure Beach vlog, and until next time, goodbye.